I still can't believe this was real. Mykonos at night felt like I walked into a fantasy. We started off our night by riding the shuttle bus that Virgin Voyages provide every 15 minutes to and from the Mykonos town area. I was amazed by the views during the day, but at night, oh my gosh, it was so stunning. Walking these cobblestone streets with my men made my fantasy seem so much more real. It was so amazing to see how Mykonos town came alive in the nighttime. It was so lively. At every corner there was something to do. But even if you just wanted to walk through the town, there were so many beautiful sights to see. So our intention for the night was to walk around, enjoy the views, and eventually end up at one of Mykonos nightclubs just to see what they were about. We're not really nightclub people, but I really wanted to go to one. Of course, our first stop was gelato, and it did not disappoint. They had so many interesting flavors to choose from that it was actually hard for me to choose. But of course I had to get something with pistachio in it because I just love pistachio ice cream and gelato. I ended up getting the Dubai chocolate ice cream and it was so good. I had it in Rhodes too and it was great there too. And I ended up getting their house special ice cream. And there were cherries and cookie dough pieces in it and other things, but it was so good. Oh my gosh. I had to get a good flick or two. After eating our ice cream, we walked around a bit and I did some photo ops, of course. We stumbled upon a courtyard area and there were plenty of restaurants and some gelato shops and souvenir shops, and it looked to be a nightclub at one of these spots as well. As we walked more, we came across a nice and fresh produce market and everything. It just even smelled good walking past it. And tucked in these alleyways were restaurants and those look nice as well. I really enjoyed seeing all of the fashion, the art, and different types of textures and patterns on the fashion. And the way they hung things outside of the white buildings, it made them pop even more. Since we planned on going to one of the nightclubs, we opted to not get souvenirs tonight, but we did go back in the morning and picked up some things to take back home. When you hear people talking about the cats in Mykonos, yes, it is true. We saw so many cats in the day and in the night. It was crazy. They were almost everywhere. I thought that Mykonos overall was going to be overwhelming when it comes to a budget when we initially got there. But to our surprise, the things that we wanted to do weren't totally over budget or anything. So don't be scared if you're going to Mykonos and you feel like you need to be worried the whole time about how much you're going to spend. You really don't have to spend a whole lot to have a good time there. Yes, you will spend more than you would if you go to like a Caribbean island or any of the other less touristy places, but you don't have to overspend to have a great time here. I liked walking past all of the beautiful art galleries and just like beautiful blue painted doors. It was just amazing to see this stuff in real life, like walking through a fantasy, like pinch me. And it was great to see a mixture of small businesses mixed with a lot of high-end fashion, and it all had the same feel, kind of like everything was neat put together, and I really liked that. And then we made our way to the legendary Scandinavian bar. Downstairs was an open air kind of party. There were tables set up and there was a bar down there. The drinks were as strong as they come. It took me like an hour to finish one drink. We opted to get Negronis, and although it was really strong and it took me an hour, it actually did taste pretty good. I honestly loved the feel of the outdoor-indoor party. There was these ladies just up there living their best life. We contemplated on going upstairs because we keep seeing the continuous flows of lines going up there, and to our surprise, well, not surprise, it was packed like sardines in there. Although it was packed, everybody was dancing and having a good time. The music was loud, the lights were flashing, but honestly, I was literally giving nothing almost the whole night. I danced a little bit, but it was just too packed in there for me. So most of my time there, I was people watching, and I did have fun, even though I was people watching most of the time. At one point, when I was on the floor level, because I ended up on a stage because my husband got up there, it was this girl twerking on me, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should ask for a number or anything like that because, yeah, all jokes aside, it was really fun. The bouncer was really nice as well. He made sure we got up on stage safely, and he just regulated the crowd. It was all good vibes. Regardless of how packed it was, everybody was literally there to have a good time. Nobody was on no funny stuff, even though they were packed shoulder to shoulder, everybody touching one another. Everybody was there to dance and just turn up and have a good time. They played music from all genres, and it was even a lot of songs that I really liked that they played. If you're not into packed crowds, I say avoid the club area, but you can stay downstairs. Downstairs is more for people who just want to dance, actually have space while you do dance. So after about an hour or two at the Scandinavian, we ended up going out into the town again, and we stopped by a market, and I was just browsing their goods to see what they had. I did end up buying me something to drink because I just needed something to drink after those Negronis. And I ended up buying some Dubai chocolate, and when I got home, I tried it with my sons, and we all loved it. Like, that was so good. And it was a fraction of the price that I would get it for at home. While we were at this market, my husband was asking about the different wines, and he was asking if there was a wine specific to Mykonos, and there wasn't one. So we didn't end up getting any actual wine from the store. She told us that the wines were like from Santorini, which we already had some from there. So we walked seaside, and there were plenty of restaurants open. They were trying to get us to come in, but we had already ate, and we already had our drinks for the night. I did forget to mention earlier that if you're going to the Scandinavian, you can get in for free if you bought a drink from the bar. So it's technically not free, but you know, if you're there, you're gonna drink, so you might as well get a drink, go up to the club and see what it's about and form your own opinion. So for this nighttime experience in Mykonos, I was fulfilled, and we didn't have to spend an arm and a leg, which was a plus for me. I got to do everything that I wanted to do, so I was happy with Mykonos, and from that experience, I'll definitely go back.